Hello and welcome to Yes Pie's weekly topics. Okay, so I know I haven't been posting weekly topics weekly, obviously, but if you can recall, weekly topics, one of the first weekly topics that we discussed was your reason behind doing Yes Pie. All of these things are falling. Um, yeah, your reason behind starting Yes Pie or a workout routine anyway, correct? Making the proper steps toward um, being a more fit and healthy person. So today's weekly topic is motivation. Okay, so motivation being why, what inspires you and what pushes you to do the things that you do, and how you feed off of it and how you use that specific thing in order to drive you towards a certain goal. Correct? Okay. Anyway, a lot of people tell me, like, Nina, you inspire me. Nina, you motivate me. Your posts motivate me. And I appreciate that. I really, really do. So if I do inspire you, if I motivate you in any single way, I would really appreciate it if you, would tell me. Tell me what about me inspires you? What is it that I say that motivates you? Because if it works for you, maybe it'll work for somebody else that I'm trying to reach out to as well. So anyway, motivation. A lot of people tell me I just don't have the motivation to do it. What? You don't have the motivation to work out. Okay. So I will go over a couple tips. One, something you should think about. Two, snap, what was I gonna say? Let me think real quick. I'm gonna insert cricket noises right there. I'm just kidding. Okay, so the first one, I will give you something to think about. The second tip is how to remain motivated. After you find your motivation, how do you remain motivated? Okay, so I'm just going to start off with this question. Why do you do the things that you do? Okay? So why do you work? If you are a parent, what is the sole reason why you work? Boom. To feed your kids. To make sure that they have something above their head to keep them sheltered. Correct? Yes. Okay. That's a very good answer. Because that's the truth, right? That's why you work. That's why you work so hard. That's why you wake up every morning to go to a job that you love or a job that you don't love. You know what I mean? Why? Why do you go? Why do you go to work? Why do you deal with all that stuff that you feel like you shouldn't have to deal with, but you deal with it anyway because you need that job, right? Because you need to support your family. You need to provide for their family. So tell me, what happens when you can't work no more? What happens when all of a sudden the doctor tells you you need to stay home for a little bit and you need to take care of yourself? I hope that never happens. And that's why I make it such a point that your health is a priority. It shouldn't be, you shouldn't put yourself at the bottom of the list. I'm not saying be selfish, but I'm saying make time for yourself. Because everybody has 24 hours in a day. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. But the difference between this person and this person is what they do in those 24 hours. What's 20 minutes of a HIIT exercise or an hour of steady exercise compared to 2 years just sitting there, just wishing that you could wake up fine again so you can go back to work and support your family? Like, what is that? Does that even compare? It shouldn't even compare, because you know what? You should come first, because if you have all of these people relying on you to do what you got to do, You didn't just fail yourself, man. You failed everybody underneath you. Oh, but Nina, you're not a mom. Okay? Nina, you're not married. You don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, I might not understand from a mother's point of view, a father's point of view, but I understand from a kid's point of view. I mean, I'm 20, but I have a mom and I have a dad. And I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys everything that I've seen, everything that I've been through, but I will let you know. If mom and dad can no longer work, or if mom and dad fall gravely ill, or if they break something, boom, the house falls. Because that's the support. That's the support. So, if you're not gonna do it for being healthy for yourself, do it for your kids. Do it for the people who rely on you. Because if there's not a healthy you, what makes you think that they're gonna be healthy too? Don't you want that? Don't you want to make sure that even if you can't provide everything that they want, you're still able to provide them what they need, whether that be knowledge or food or anything. You know what I mean? I will tell you this. In my personal experience, okay? Being in this industry, being a fitness instructor, being a Group X instructor, being a personal trainer. If you're trying to get into this field and you expect money, get out. I will tell you that right now. If you are you think that you're going to make it rain in this industry, get out. Because fitness instructors and personal trainers, we're not in it for the money. We're in it because the payoff is that person's progress. We help that person gain time back with their family, with their friends. We might not be able to give much, but advice, but knowledge. But I'm telling you, when somebody goes up to you and tells you, hey Nina, I just want to let you know that I was this close to breaking. And then I met you, and we started our program. And because of that, I feel good. I feel better. I feel like I look better. As a matter of fact, I went in for a checkup and my blood pressure is lower. You know, my diabetes isn't so bad. To hear that as a fitness instructor, as, what is that called? As a personal trainer, like, that's beyond any type of money, any payment. Because even if they don't say it, their family thanks you too. They say, hey, you're helping my mom live longer. Thank you. You're helping my sister through all the stuff that she's been through, or through every, through rehab, like, what is that called? Physical therapists. You know what I mean? Like, little do you know as a fitness instructor, or little do you know as fitness instructors, that's our pay. I will tell you now, if you are thinking for 1 second that you're gonna be a baller, y'all need to swerve, because that's not what this industry is about. If you don't have the motivation to better your life for the people who love you, I don't know what kind of motivation you need. But if that's not enough, I don't know what is. Well, you say, Nina, I'm single. Or not really single, but I'm not married or whatever. I don't have much responsibility or whatever. When it comes to that, you know. Well, you got no excuse. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I am so busy. I go to work. I go to school. I have this. I have that. Like I said, how are you going to finish anything if you yourself aren't taken care of? Right? You can't go to school if you're sick. You can't help others at a hospital if you yourself are sick. Okay? You can't finish your course if you are sick. Your other responsibilities, you can't complete that if you're not healthy. Okay, you might get away with it here and there, but I am telling you the truth. In the long run, it's gonna catch up to you. If this isn't motivational, is that a word? Motivational speaking. I don't know, whatever. If this isn't enough motivation for you, I don't know what is. Then you really just must not care. Or you are just making excuses. Don't get me started on excuses, because that will take 24 hours to cover, and your girl's phone's got like a couple seconds left. No, literally. I'll be straight up. And I'll be honest, there will be a part 2 of this video for tips. But I needed to get that out of the way. Don't be selfish about it. But if you have to, wake up an hour earlier just to get in a 30-minute workout. It'll do you so good. You know, like it can offer so much to you. 30 minutes of just you focusing on being a better you physically, and little do you know how beneficial the exercise is. The effect it has on your mood, the effect it has on your energy. I'm telling you, if you don't like it, okay, then you haven't been doing my workouts. Or you haven't been going to my class, because I swear, y'all would like it. No, I'm just kidding. Not kidding. That's what Yes Pie is here for you. Especially for those who don't have time to go to the gym. For those who, you know, at the time don't have the means to spend on a personal trainer. I told you, I'm not in it for the money. I'm not. And I hope you could feel that. Because my ultimate goal is to spread the knowledge that I have learned to people who really need it. And Yes Pie's gonna do that for you. So, that being said, I was gonna say motivational is key, or motivation is key, or motivation is everything. But my doesn't sound as good as pie. Okay, but anyway, think about it. What means more to you? And how are you gonna make that change? Yeah? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make part 2 after I delete this video off my phone, because I don't got space. Okay, bye!